So, gentlemen, parting question. For those who are viewing this session, who are thinking about recruitment process outsourcing, maybe they're on the fence, what is your advice to them? I'll start with you, Gary. We'll work our way up to you, Phil.
Sure. Now is absolutely the time for RPO. Although there's fewer hires going on right now because companies are still a little bit slow as the economy recovers, and so job growth hasn't returned as quickly as we might thought. Now is absolutely the time because there's more candidates than ever in the job market. It used to be a few years ago where recruiters would gasp and say, oh, I've got a dozen of candidates, maybe even 100 candidates. I've got to sort through the resumes, find out which is the best talent. Well, now it's commonplace to find out for every single job opportunity that there's actually hundreds of candidates for every position. So how does an internal recruiting department find the best talent? Mm-hmm. They simply don't have as good a technology as a specialist in terms of the selection and assessment tools. And over the last couple of years, the recruiting departments, as Phil mentioned before, have actually downsized to reduce costs. So they don't have the staff in terms of the recruiters to be able to go through all the resumes and find the best talent. And they simply just don't have the capital investment anymore to keep up with the best selection tool. So now is absolutely the time for RPO.
Great. Phil, your advice?
I would take a step back if I was a purchaser of a solution and say, what business outcomes am I trying to drive in my company? Step away from the process of recruitment, but what are the business outcomes? And then select a provider that can bring a toolbox and develop a solution that can drive business outcomes. The other is think ahead. Where's my company going? Are we going to have a global need 2, 3, 4 years from now? Pick a provider that can service you in that manner as well. So I think those are the things that I think are most important.
Great. Phil, if anybody was interested in exploring a discussion with Kenexa, what's the URL? What could they contact you?
It's www.kenexa.com, Kenexa.
That's easy enough. Gary, how about Nelson Hall?
www.NelsonHall.com.
Great. So clearly an exciting area. Look forward to future discussions, gentlemen. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Frank.
Thanks.